there it is, we want. It's all desire. It's actually inevitable, though. I mean, at the level of the body, let's say, it's inevitable that, you know, once we're identified with our body, which happens rather early in the womb already, right? We want it to be comfortable. We want to be able to count on the environment we're in being stable. So I think you can say that, yes, at a body level, yes, we want it. And I mean, it's survival. At the level of survival, we want it. And then maybe at the level of even a more, somewhat more refined, matured aspect of, you know, sense of self, we want it, because if we, actually a sense of self depends on feeling that there's some kind of permanence and viability and stability. And that's why I said last night, to overcome a sense of permanence, to see through the illusion of permanence, is not only important for compassion, of course, it's also essential for wisdom. And that is quite a difficult patina to see through. Things look so stable. I was here last year, the room looked great. It looks great again this year. Same room, feels like, right? Totally mistaken, but honestly, it feels that way. It's like the world is set up to deceive us. You know, our eyes aren't that precise in their seeing of color and shape. You know, this color and shape looks basically like the color and shape I saw last year, and so I think it's permanent. But that permanence is a fiction of my projecting it out there. And it is a fiction supportive of my idea of the kind of being I am, permanent one, and somebody who deserves a permanent world. You know, we're so annoyed when things fly apart and go wrong. It's like a personal insult. And actually is. And in the psychological vocabulary, it's kind of like a narcissistic injury. It's not supposed to be this way. This world is supposed to take care of me. Like mom and dad are supposed to take care of me. You know, when mom and dad don't do what you want, I mean, it really hurts when you're a kid. Just don't, it's a threat to your sense of, you know, your developing sense of being the master of the universe. And every time we get reminded that we are not that, we don't like it. So, at that level, at the level, I would say it's at the level of the senses also. Things look permanent and stable to us. It's an illusion. At the level of wanting to survive, it comes forth. Really, and at the level of the very structure of how we perceive the world, which is dualistically, as soon as we come into dualistic vision, and again, this is how Dzogchen will describe it, as Jimmy Lingma talks about this in his Dzogchen chapter of Precious Treasury of Precious Qualities. Longchenpa talks about it in Vajra Heart Essence chapter of Philosophical Treasury of Philosophical Tenets. Bottom line is, once we feel that this world is not our own projection, then we're going to want it to stay the way we want it. We're cooked. Once we're in dualistic state, Jimmy Lingma says this very clearly, and it's really kind of poignant, as we see how difficult it is to not have that. Once we have that, everything else follows, right? Then there's some stuff you want to keep away from you, and then there's some of the external stuff that you want to have. So desire and hatred are born of this ignorance, which is fundamentally a failure to recognize. Let's talk from the perspective of Madhyamaka. It's the failure to recognize that everything is an interdependent arising. From the perspective, you can go to the earlier vehicles, that everything is the product of our own karma. From Madhyamaka, that everything is a projection of our own ignorance. The perspective of Dzogchen, that everything is really part of our, you know, field, but it's impure. It is a projection, actually, of our ignorance instead of our wisdom.